I'm gonna wait a little bit before you guys come into the room. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me and everything. All right, so Aquarius, this is going to be your May 2024 reading. I am going to be pulling from the oracles and I'm going to be pulling from the tarot, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with some oracles here for you, Aquarius. We've been seeing some really beautiful energy with you. So I can't wait to see what's going to come out here for you, Aquarius. Let's get it. Hey guys. All right. So Aquarius, let's see what's coming out here for you. Aquarius. I'm being told to pull 3. You're the second sign that I've been told that. I didn't do this for all the signs, but for some odd reason, there's particular signs that I'm supposed to pull more for. Okay. So the first card that came out is repercussion. You have clarity and you have greed. It's very interesting because a lot of people are getting this greed card, okay? And look at that at the bottom of the deck, love. We all automatically know that this reading is on point because the major energy that I've been getting for you really has been love, soulmate, okay? Some of you guys may say twin flame, but this is what I've been getting for you. So I would say so far, it's right on point from what we've been seeing. Now, of course, we're going to get into the tarot a little bit later and find out why these cards are coming out, but I'm going to tell you what I feel. Repercussion talks about, it literally is what it says, right? Like if you, the action causing a reaction. This is like, a consequence. Whether it's you suffering from a consequence of something that you've done or possibly someone that you have been around and no longer is around. We're going to find out a little bit later what that means. You also have clarity, amazing card to see. If you have been uncertain about something in your life, if there has been, maybe something that has been hidden, or maybe it doesn't even have to be anything that's hidden. But remember, sometimes it talks about a direction. Maybe there are certain choices and options that you guys have that's going to present itself when it comes down to moving, jobs, family situations. It doesn't matter. Clarity being here is a really good thing to see because then you're able to take action when you are clear about where you want to head. Really good. And then greed. I don't know why that's coming out in so many people's readings. Greed is such a selfish energy. And I do believe that for a lot of you, some of you could be suffering the repercussions or the consequence of dealing with someone who's selfish in nature. And we're going to see that in the reading a little bit more, but that's what I really feel. And sometimes the repercussion doesn't have to be anything material wise. It doesn't have to be anything that's tangible. It could be your feelings because of what you have experienced. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what's going to come out here again. We got 2 more oracles and then we're going to get into the tarot. So we got a lot to pack in today, Aquarius, but we don't want to forget this love. We already know that this has been here for you. Well, let's keep going. This is going to be for Aquarius. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. 3 cards for Aquarius. Aquarius. One more for Aquarius. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, success. Ah, I love it. I'm loving it. Okay. I love it so much to see my beautiful signs getting some really good cards here. Oh my God. Aquarius, you guys got the happiness card. And lucky planet, Jupiter energy taking effect. We have that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction that just happened actually a few days ago. It happened last week sometime, somewhere. But it happened last week sometime, and we see that it's taking effect in your life. Of course, that energy stretches out for years. But I like the fact that this came out, lucky planet, okay, Jupiter energy, giving you abundance in some way. But this is what it says. The stars are aligning perfectly for you, and everything is falling seamlessly in place. Okay, you're exactly where you need to be. Now, I do want to make sure I emphasize that because, like I said before, I feel like the clarity is here, making you feel like something is missing, something is not going your way, something is not happening. And this is the reassurance. Like, I get it. Like, I get it, Aquarius. This is what the universe is basically telling you. Yes, I understand that there's uncertainty. There's things that you may not be aware of. But behind the scenes, I'm working in your behalf. That is what the planets really do for you. It brings in opportunities and luck. Remember, luck is like you are at this place at this time and it was not coincidental. So that is what's occurring. And, like I said before, I want to press that issue because for some of you, that's just where you're feeling. You just feel like you're not where you want to be. But yeah, the universe is definitely making things happen. So you can feel this happiness here with the happiness card. This is reversing anything that you guys have experienced. I like where it says reverse ill fortune. So what haven't you been fortunate in? Has it been health? Has it been in, relationships, maybe even family situations? Just things just have not seemed right for you in a very long time. And so looking at this is the reversal of those things that you've experienced that is happening here. Here it says someone, but outside of that, this says someone may be entering your life that will bring you much happiness, or something will make you very happy. Okay, I feel like it's both. I feel like it's a person because we saw love, and I feel like it's a thing, it's a situation. Okay, I really do feel that way. And it says used to change luck, and right before it, the luck came out. This is Jupiter. You see how there's so much Jupiter energy in your reading, bringing you abundance. Next card here is Gemini. Now, this is a warning. This is a disclaimer. It says, stay in your lane. Do not allow other people's drama to become your problem. Now, I've told a few signs this. This is like well-meaning. Yes, we get it, Aquarius, right? You're the problem solver. You do know how to solve problems. You're very intellectual. People may come to you because they know that ability that you have, but do not get sucked into it. And usually this is only going to come, with people who you're closest to. And I'm not going to say it's love all the time because no, it's not. No, it's not. I've seen these cards come out plenty of times. And I'm telling you right now, some things were people that were like friends. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was helping them out with just driving to help them move. And it ended up being this big ass hoopla. And I'm like, I'm completely messed up my whole week. Right. So with you, it's not saying that you can't be nice to people, but this is something that you guys, I feel that you're dealing with someone who could be selfish. They're only concerned about themselves. And here you are just trying to help. Please don't do that. Okay, like I said before, it's just a disclaimer. It's a PSA. Okay, I get it. You may love somebody. I get it. Now, like I said, here at the bottom of the deck, you guys had success. Love it so much. Oh my God. It says success is yours if you believe. All it takes is a strong will to achieve success in spite of the obstacles that you may face. And, everyone most of the time has obstacles when they're trying to achieve something. Always, right? So with you, it's say, despite anything you face when it comes down to your goals, Aquarius, anything, you're going to be able to overcome it. Now, we're going to see a little bit more what that could be. How is your money going to be? Cannot wait to see what the tarot say. How is your relationships? Are you moving into a bigger place? Are you traveling overseas? Right? So we're going to see those things. Now we got one more oracle deck that we're going to use here. So Ray said that they deactivated their social media, so no distractions. If you know that you have like a goal that I'm so serious about this. Let's say that you are a maker of dresses, right? Wedding gowns. And you know that it takes so much of your time in order for you to accomplish that. But someone gave you a contract for $1 million to finish 10 gowns. You may not really have a lot of time to socialize. Okay? But I also feel like when it comes down to your energy, it's not really about social media. It's about a person. Okay? I believe it's about a person. I don't think that this is about social media. But I totally get it. I totally get it, Ray. Look at this. Look at this. The fact that you even had torch is amazing. I got to make sure these cards stay straight because my perfectionist vibes is bothering me. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more here. This is for Aquarius. You guys get a, look at this, marriage at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys see that? Isn't that beautiful? You got to trust the process. That's all I'm seeing here. Some of you guys, you just have to trust the process. First card that came out here is Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. When I see this card be aware, remember we saw that here. Remember I said it was a disclaimer. You are not Superman. You're not Superwoman. Okay. Some of you believe that you can do more than what you are capable of. And this is not that you, again, like I said before, it's not that you can't solve problems. It's just you may not have the time, the money, the energy in order to do whatever, right? And sometimes delusion has something to do with you believing in someone else more than they believe in themselves. You're fooling yourself into believing something is true and it's not. Again, we're going to see what that is when it comes down to your tarot. But I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. Because you're not, like I said, you're all air. You think a lot. But with certain people, I just feel like maybe you're not thinking as much, right? This is intentional. This is an intentional blinding. I'm going to get you when we get into that tarot. But I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. Here it says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Exactly. That's also the clarity. Nothing can get past you. You are completely aware. You are enlightened. Your spiritual vibes are higher than they've been in a very long time. So again, looking at that self-delusion, that is intentional. Some of you guys are intentionally, creating blind spots. Okay. The next card here is Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Oh, that's the first card that came out talking about money. So we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to see why that came out here for you, Aquarius. Let's see. Let's see. You got success, but we got to find out what's going on with your funds. This is for Aquarius. We're going to start with the money and the career first, and then we'll get to your love. This is for Aquarius. I'm not liking this. This looks crooked. Aquarius, please. All right, you have the 9 of Wands. You have a new job here, y'all. So this is something new that a lot of you are going to be doing. Something new. It almost felt, is there some kind of mistake that you made with your finances? This feels like you made a mistake with overspending. You were not thinking about budgeting correctly. This feels like a setback in some way. Because see, some of you are having trouble buying your medication. Some of you guys are having issues with buying certain things that you need for your house. So yeah. And this is hitting the self-delusional card. So to me, it does feel like you guys were spending more than what you should or something like that. Okay. It makes sense why the money dangers is here. The Nine of Wands is saying you have to be on guard about what you're spending. That's not necessarily an Aquarian energy. Okay. I'm feeling like this is happening. Okay, remember we talked about the repercussions. So it's like, again, vacation. This is almost like one of those things where like you tell people that you can go on vacation, you don't have the money for it. You go out, you don't have the money for it. It's something like that I'm seeing. Okay. We got to keep going. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about it, right? Because we got to see the dangers that you've been in order to see the realness when it comes down to if it's going to increase, how is it going to get better? Like, yeah, we need to see it. But right now, I'm not seeing where you were thinking on the best of terms here. Ah, yes. This is not the King of Pentacles and it's not the Emperor. I'm going to tell you what the Queen of Pentacles is. I think when I first started, I think I may have said something about a new kind of work. There is some kind of new work happening. Okay. There is either and I always say this because I don't know how this is going to hit you guys, but there's going to be new work and you're going to be able to afford the things that you maybe in the past weren't able to afford. I talked to someone yesterday and I made a comment about how you can just go out and shop without necessarily looking at the price. Now, I'm not saying going into the Louis Vuitton store. I'm talking about just going to the grocery store. Being able to just get normal things without necessarily looking at the price. And then we're even talking about with inflation. I don't see you guys struggling. I do see where you have been struggling, but I don't see a struggle here. And it looks like a new job that's going to be offered to you that's going to put you in a better position. Where you have been, I don't see you guys being able to have this type of improvement. I just don't see it without something new happening for you. Hands down, a new job for a lot of you guys. So if you've been looking for one, if there is maybe a promotion that someone has been whispering around the work area, that could be it for you. I'm going to get a little bit more details, but the money gets so much better. But it does come with a new kind of work. Okay. This is for Aquarius. There it is, Eight of Pentacles, right? Exactly when I said it, okay? So you're going to be able to get unstuck. Here with the Eight of Swords, you're going to be able to get unstuck. So some of you guys really did have money problems, okay? So a better work is ahead. The Eight of Pentacles to me always feels like more so a betterment, like a better work. But you will be working. You will be working, okay? And that's what you need to be focusing on too, because I feel like, again, like I said before, a lot of you guys have not been focusing on your finances as far as what you're spending, your budgeting, accounting correctly, all of that. So the new job is here, the money improves, but it also talks about you doing better with how you spend and the kind of money that's going to come in here for you. Absolutely amazing. So I'm happy that it's going to get better. But right now, some of you are in the red zone. You're in the danger zone. Okay, so you just got to be careful about that. This is what it's saying. Stay on guard. Don't be delusional. Don't be going out there. You got to take off a few weeks and not go out and party or do whatever until, things start to get a little bit better with your finances, which it will. I'm going to go ahead and pull the last three and we're going to talk about love. This is for Aquarius. I was going to pull all three, but man, this is loud. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus that's coming back up in here, like today, tomorrow, next week. Part of that clarity is that you're going to have to make a decision about someone that you have feelings for who may want to work on something with you. You got two different people in your reading, y'all. You got two different people in your reading who likes you a lot. I feel like one person dropped the ball, though. That's the problem. Don't get it twisted with the familiarity of the person, and that's the reason why you're choosing the past. Because some of you are at this place where that's where you're going to be, where, you know, you went out, you start dating, you start liking somebody, and the past person comes back in. You still have somewhat of a feeling for them. And it's like, well, I'm used to them. I've been knowing them for some years. Don't allow that to be the deciding factor. But a lot of you are going to be stuck in between two. And I can tell you that there's two people who really dig you. I don't really see that too much for a lot of signs, but for you, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to you, okay? Shout out to you, Aquarius, okay? I haven't really seen that too much. But two different people who like you a lot looks really good. Let me see. Let me keep going. Wow. Oh my God. You guys got the Fool card here, hitting that Queen of Pentacles. With the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Stop playing. How many times do we got to keep seeing this? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Love and the 10 of Cups is the fulfillment of it. You also had marriage at the bottom of the deck. What is this new beginning that you're experiencing? Like I said before, specifically, I know for a fact it's a new job. Well, even before, this is not my new job card, by the way. I know for a fact it's a new career adventure for a lot of you. Or ventures. I already know. Money making, whatever, that's going to put you at a level way better than what you've been experiencing. This whole, you know, beans and rice, it's all good. We all been there, honey. Let me tell you. I always laugh about that because I tell y'all the truth. I've been there, okay? So it's no shame in your game. You are not going to be at that place. You know, I want to make sure I emphasize that because money, it matters. Okay, especially when we're talking about relationship and all of that. You can't really focus on your relationship if you're worried about your finances. That is going to be a part of that new beginning. And then here it is. The 10 of Cups is also saying that there's an emotional fulfillment for you. There is more. Okay, so let me just tell you how this is really happening. I love your curiosity. I love the fact that you are thinking outside the box in this reading. You know, Taurus has been struggling a little bit in their energy with being able to get over somebody. With you, the curiosity is getting you with moving on to another person, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised about what you see down the rabbit hole. You're going to be pleasantly surprised about the risks that you're taking with love and money and traveling and new adventures. I love that about your energy because you're really like, I just want to see what else is out there. I want something different. I want to feel different. I want to be different. And because you guys are taking risks, it is putting you in a different place. This looks really good. Let's go ahead. Let's get your third card. This is for Aquarius. Oh, you had two. I'm taking it. 9 of Pentacles. That is not a coincidence. And then you also had the 9 of Cups. You're at a completion of something. That's why the new beginning is here. This is exactly why it is in your reading. You got the Fool that's talking about a new beginning. And mind you, clarity is here. This is what came out at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So remember we talked about that uncertainty. You have no idea half of this shit is going to happen anyway. And isn't it amazing how the universe surprises you? Like, you may know something. If you have a really good reader, they'll tell you the major things that you're going to experience, but some things need to be a surprise. I can always tell you when the person is going to really, really vibe with you and you guys are so in love. I can always tell you. But sometimes I don't even get that deep. I'll be like, oh, you're going to like this a lot. This is going to be something that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Okay. I don't really get into details because I want you guys to be surprised. And I'm telling you by the look of this, some of you guys are going to be on just cloud nine. Nine of Cups in general just talks about things that you guys have been hoping for a while. And to see that there's love in your life with the whole marriage thing and the actual fulfillment, which very few people experience. I don't care if they've been together for 20 years, 10 years or whatever. It doesn't mean that they're in love with their person. It doesn't mean that they're emotionally fulfilled. And you guys are experiencing that. That is what you're experiencing. But you have no idea that this is even going to happen. You may not even know that there's somebody around you right now who may be loving on you like that. All of these things are going to come to light. So you see the reason why your overall energy for your reading is success. Because you are overcoming the challenges of your money problems. You're overcoming the challenges of loneliness, the fog of uncertainty. Walking away from greedy people who are selfish, even though they realize that they can't live without you. Okay, they realize that in the midst of your journey of moving forward, but you're freeing yourself of that. The Nine of Pentacles even talks about how beautiful you are. I love that card because it's a single energy, but it's the Nine of Pentacles is not like I'm just out here single and nobody is wanting me. The Nine of Pentacles is like I can have my choice. Like there's people who are actually like wanting me. So especially with her in this reading, it's her, he or her, whatever, right? I do see that you guys are going to be catching the eye of someone who's more so on your level. Definitely. So this is the reason why that marriage energy is there. But that is a part of your wish fulfillment. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to end it off with a colored card because I have a reading in a little bit. We're going to get this for 2 cards here for Aquarius. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Let's do that. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Wow. Wow. You got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Look at that. And the Eight of Wands. Remember the card that came out that said reversing ill fortune? Remember in the beginning? The Wheel of Fortune. A fortunate turn of events. Whatever ill fortune you have been experiencing, this is the reason why we talked about the reversal, the reversing of those matters. And it's specific to you, whatever you've been experiencing that you would consider to be ill fortune. And I'm telling you, we can nail this into the ground with a million things, but you know what that means for you. I mean, absolutely amazing. And then you had the Eight of Wands. The sheer definition of progression here with the Eight of Wands, your excitement. Okay, it's fire. This is you being very active with this card. I do see somebody from the past calling you, especially with the Eight of Wands. This is back and forth communication. You do know this person. That's one thing I can tell you, but I already told you it was 2 different people. I already told you it's a past and a new. But this is a lot of communication. So you're chatting it up with people, but you're also still focusing on your working career. Please do not, under no circumstances, neglect that area in your life because that needs to be built. We saw that with the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, I get it. You're excited. The Eight of Wands talks about excitement when it comes down to dating, but don't lose focus on what you're supposed to do with your money. Okay, money is going to get better, but please don't lose focus of that. But yeah, destined things are going to happen here for you with the Wheel of Fortune in such a good way. I'm loving this for you. And this is also telling me for you guys to avoid any type of conflict and drama with that Five of Swords. a little thing that I do want to say, if there's any tension or problems with your job, now I see the reason why there could be a new job here. Because for some of you, you're experiencing hate from those who you work with, disgruntled employees, manager is getting on you, coworkers in some kind of way trying to sabotage you. And that's the reason why I see that you're going to be moving in a different direction. This is too much stress, too many issues, backbiting energy at your job. I see the reason why you're going to be leaving. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you. I appreciate you so much, Aquarius. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. I do also have my Cash App Live that I'm going to be doing later on tonight if you guys are interested in that. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.